like I'm in the Big Brother diary room in this chair. Hi guys, a big welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Sasha. So for today's video, I'm actually doing a full face of one brand and I'm doing MAC. So obviously it's literally one of the most popular makeup brands out there. So yeah, in my kit I have like so many MAC products. I do, you know, I love their like lipsticks, their foundation I use on my clients, their bronzers. I think some of their products are like amazing, and other things I don't really shop at MAC for, like eyeshadows and stuff. But I have got a palette which I got when I first started doing makeup and I literally never use it. But I thought it would be fun today to kind of do one brand. So it's kind of like a testing video so you guys can kind of see what my opinion is of some of the stuff. So yeah, like I said, they have some like really great products. So yeah, I don't know what kind of look I'm gonna do. First things first, I'm gonna start with the brows. It's the MAC Spike Brow Pencil, amazing. I love this pencil. You would have heard me ramble on about it in my previous videos. However, they have changed it. I'm not as keen on it. I always feel like brands do this. They have a product that's so good and it's so popular, so they think, right, let's update it, and then it's just shit. I wish they'd just leave it. But yeah, this is the spiked eyebrow pencil. I love this because it's really pigmented, but it's really buildable. So I use this on like literally 90% of my clients. So I use this on myself. Well, I did, but I've just recently switched to the Kat Von D because I feel like the end's not as thin as it used to be and you can't get a clean sort of line. But anyways, we're gonna use this today. But I do still really like it. So I'm just going under my brow, and it's really good because it's got like a little spoolie thing as well, so you can brush out. Also, I'm really sorry if you can just see glitter all on my face. I just did a Halloween makeup look for my Instagram, and obviously there was glitter involved, and now I've had a shower and it's just still everywhere. I'm just gonna like add hair strokes where I need to. Brows are done, and to carve out my brow and for the base of my eyeshadow, I'm going in with a classic. Everyone used to use this back in the day before like the P. Louise base. Actually, I've just realised I discontinued this, so yeah, you can't even get it anymore. But this is the only sort of thing that I have. So I'm just using a MAC 252 flat brush. Flat, not fat, flat brush. I always use this to carve out my clients' brows. But even now I still use it. It's a really good brush. So I've been watching Celebs Go Dating. Like, it's been on a few times, but I've never watched it. But I was like, I ran out of things to watch the other night. And I love just like chilling, watching telly on the nights. And I love like rubbish reality shows. If there's a rubbish reality show, I'll watch it. So yeah, I thought I wanted to just see what it was about, because some of my friends watch it. And oh my God, I am obsessed. I think it is so funny. And I think it's a bit like Love Island. Like, you know, the guy that narrates it, he is so funny. Like, I'm in stitches when I watch it. But it literally has me in hysterics, the stuff that he comes out with. But yeah, I've been really liking it. I watched like literally 5 episodes in one night. I just couldn't stop watching it. I just love all like the awkward dates, you know, and they're just sitting there in silence and they're just like looking at each other, and the random stuff they come out with because they're like, feel awkward. I think it's really funny. So yeah, that is done. Eyes are based. My base is on. So I'm going to go in with, actually, first of all, I'm going to go in with Dark Tan. Now, this is a bronzer. One of my favourite bronzers. I use this on everyone. Also, don't think that you can't use like bronzers on your eyes, or you can't use eyeshadows as bronzer. You know, makeup's so versatile. Just because it says You know, this is an eyeshadow doesn't mean you have to stick to that. I mean, blushers, some of the MAC blushers are fab as eyeshadows if you want to go for like pinky looks or red looks. They're so good. So like, don't be scared to kind of mix it up and, you know, try different things. So yeah, I'm just going in with a big fluffy brush and just using. So then on a MAC 221 warm tone palette, and I'm going to use, I believe this is Saddle, if I remember. Yeah, so I'm going in with Saddle just on the 221 brush. So this brush is a lot thinner, so it's more precise. So I'm just going to go in with the crease. I'm going to go in the crease with this. Now, truthfully, I'm not going to lie, I hate MAC eyeshadows. I really don't like them. I just think they're not as pigmented. They don't blend out as well as other shadows. I think starting out, they're fab. Like, I use this on loads of people when I first started doing makeup. But yeah, now I would never go out of my way to buy MAC eyeshadows. I just don't think they're that good. To be honest, now I'm using this, I feel like it's not as bad as I remember it being. I mean, I'm definitely getting a lot of colour payoff. Maybe I was just, because I was a bit shit at makeup a few years ago, maybe I just weren't using them right. But yeah, truthfully, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy them. I'm then going to take this shade here, which is called Dark Brew. It's like a darker brown. I'm taking that just on the same brush. When I'm just using different browns, I kind of stick to the same brush. I don't change my brush each time. So then I'm just adding this in the crease. I'm not bringing it up as high. To be fair, I feel like I hated on this palette. It's not even that bad. So then for our inner corner highlight, I am taking Honey Lust, which is this shade here. And I'm popping that just in the inner corner. This is like one of my favourite shades. I love this. Okay, so then lastly, I'm going to take this shade, which is in the dark. It's the darkest shade in the palette. I think it's kind of like a dark browny black. So I'm just swirling my brush in that, and then I'm just adding this to kind of the outer corner and the inner corner. That shade's not that great. I'm not getting much colour from that. Yeah, like I just feel like some of them are a bit wishy-washy colours. Anyways, I'm going to go in and do a halo eye. So I'm going back in with my NC20. Select Cover Up. And then I'm taking this brush again, a little flat one. And I'm going to start doing a little halo. Sorry, I just need to get close to the mirror. I'm just going to take a little bit more of that brown shadow and just blend out the ends. You don't want to have a harsh sort of white line. So for the shimmery shade in the middle, I'm going to take one of these MAC Dazzle shadows. Now these are fab. They're kind of like the Stila liquid eyeshadows. They're so nice. You can just go in with this, but I kind of like to use a brush. So I'm just taking a smoky shader brush. I'm just taking the product and tapping that on in the centre. I do sometimes go in with this, and you do get a lot more out of it with the brush. But I don't like going in straight away with that because the applicator's quite big. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of this MAC glitter. This is called Reflex Gold. Now these Reflex glitters are gorgeous. I'm not a big fan of like chunky glitter, so these Reflex ones are so fine. They're absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to add just a little bit of that just on top, just to make it extra sparkly. I'm not putting down a base just because this is still a little bit wet, so it will stick to it. Yeah, I'm just adding that on just to make it a little bit extra sparkle, like so. And then for eyeliner, I'm going to go in with Costa Riche. Now this is a lovely brown eyeliner. I love doing brown eyeliners as opposed to black. I think especially on people who have got green or blue eyes, it looks really nice, because I think black, unless you're doing like a really dark look, it can look quite harsh. And I'm just taking this MAC 216 little pencil brush. And I'm just adding some of that brown shade underneath. Just to smoke it all out. You know what? I'm actually impressed. Yeah. I thought the eyes were going to just turn out shit. Apart from the glitter, because I always hated on MAC eye stuff, but I'm actually quite impressed. I actually really like that. I am going to go in firstly with the MAC Strobe Cream. Now again, this is one of my favourite products. I love this. I use this on loads of people. If my clients kind of want like a dewy skin, I'll use this. This is the Peach Light. They have all like kind of different shades. They have like a gold tone, silvery tone. This is like more of a pinky tone. So just popping that on. It just gives like a gorgeous glow to the skin. I love like a dewy finish, so I always use this. So I really like it. Foundation, I'm using the good old Studio Fix Fluid. This is in NC30. So I use MAC on all of my clients just because for party makeup, it's a really good solid foundation really. It's a really good foundation. It's like long lasting. So I do really like it. However, it is quite heavy coverage, so for day to day I mix it with lighter foundations, but I kind of like the finish as well. Like it's not matte, it's not dewy, it's kind of nice in the middle. It's got a really nice finish to it and it lasts really well for me. So that's on. Love the foundation. So concealer, I actually haven't got any MAC concealer. I know that they have brought a new one out. I think it's like a 24-hour long wear. I might have just made that up. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I really want to try that, but I haven't had chance to get that. So the only thing I've got is this. I've never used it as an under eye concealer, so it could be awful. I don't know if it's even meant for that, but we're going to give it a go. So it's just a select cover up. This is just NC20. So just tapping that on with a flat brush, sort of where I want it, and then I'll go ahead and blend it in. The weather is rank today, it's raining. I'm literally so excited already for Christmas. Oh my god, I just love Christmas so much. That's actually quite nice as a concealer. So I'm going to go in with some Studio Fix. This is NC20. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on under the eye. This does give like a flawless finish to the face. It's a really nice powder. However, I don't like that whole matte look on the face. So bronzer, the same one that I used on the eyes. This is dark tan. There have them in other shades. This is quite a warm tone, so a bit like orangey shade, but I really like warm tone rather than cool, so I love this. Again, I'm just using like an angled fluffy brush. I don't think this is MAC, but they sell, you know, really similar ones. Second bronzer is Global Glow from MAC. Now this is one of my favourite bronzers ever. I love it so much. It's got like sort of highlight, if you can see. It's got like highlight in there as well, so it's like a glowy, bronzy, all that goodness. I really love it. So I pop that on top. It just adds a bit of depth, and also just gives you a little bit of shimmer to the face. This is perfect for like holiday as well, like put it on your body. So for blusher, I'm going in with Sunbasked. This is one of my favourite blushers, as you can see, as I've hit the pan. Also Peaches is another one. I love MAC blushers. Also NARS do really good blushers. But yeah, I really like MAC blushers. And I never used to use blusher a few years ago, but I just think it makes the skin look so nice and healthy. I really do like it. So for highlight, the only highlight that I have got from MAC is Soft and Gentle. I use this on people for like brides or older clients who don't want as much highlight. Because it is soft and gentle, it's quite subtle, but it's really nice at the same time. However, I like a bit of an extra highlight, so I wouldn't necessarily use this on myself, but it is still really pretty. Kind of for like daytime, I guess, and also like brides, like I said, just something a bit more subtle. Like so. Face is done. The face literally looks like really flawless. I'm really liking that concealer as well. It hasn't creased. I've never used it for under eye concealer. Bit too late now because they have discontinued it, so I'll probably have to use this sparingly. But yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of Fix Plus on the face. Does it work? Who knows? I love the smell, love the feel of it. So I'll just use it on everyone. Everyone says their makeup lasts, so I guess so. This is the rose one, because I do like different ones now. It's the rose one, it smells insane. So then we're going to move on to lips. I love MAC lip products. Their lipsticks are fab, also their lip liners. I don't use much of their glosses just because I use different alternatives, but I always use their lipsticks on clients. So this lip liner is stripped down, just a nice nude. And then the lipstick I'm going to use is one of my all-time favourite nudes. It's Honey Love. It's a really nice pinky nude. And then lastly for lip gloss, this is Fashion Scoop. It's a nice sort of pinky gloss. So voila, we are done. I am impressed. I'm really loving it. So thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you want to see some more of these testing videos of just one brand, I think it's really good, you know, to just do one brand so you can kind of see what's really good, what's bad. Yeah, really impressed with this. I really love MAC. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. And I will see you in the next video.